guy.
Yeah, why red? I'm wearing red today.
Sure.
And so are you on your tie.
That's right.
Let's go red for women today.
It is.
Heart
It is.
health for women and for all.
There you go.
Yeah, good morning. I'm Jen Dalton.
And I'm Bob Herzog. We want to get you ready for the big game today, and that's why we have a special game day. Draw the news.
Hope we don't have to draw that
Bold
Lombardi
choices,
trophy.
Bold choices.
It's going to be interesting. Okay, also, we are very honored to be able to do this. We are going to sit down with the new music director for the Cincinnati Symphony Orchestra to chat about his first season at Music Hall. You do not want to miss that.
But first, let's see what's brewing right here in the Tri-State as we head into the weekend.
All right, I hear there's a little football game that's going to be played.
Yeah, something's going on.
Yeah. Well, the Bengals not be playing in that little football game on Sunday, but they were well represented in the Big Easy.
This guy right here, quarterback Joe Burrow, is this year's Comeback Player of the Year. Sort of familiar with that award. You know, he worked through a season-ending wrist injury to have his best season yet, posting career highs in completion percentage, in passing yards, and in touchdown passes. Burrow is the first player in history to win that award for the second time with the same team.
Fortunately, I'm healthy this year. I have a great team around me, my physical therapist, Nick, all of our trainers at the Bengals, my trainer, Dak. In the offseason, we put together a great plan to help me go out and play my best on Sundays and come back from these injuries stronger. So thanks, guys. It's an honor. My man, thank you.
My man. Jamar Chase was up for Offensive Player of the Year along with Burrow, but that went to Philly's Saquon Barkley, who you could hardly go wrong with, when it comes to that award. But Chase did take home the FedEx Ground Player of the Year, and the sack king, Trey Hendrickson, finished second in Defensive Player of the Year voting, but he did win the Deacon Jones Award for most sacks in the NFL.
What was yelled at him there? Was that Jamar, or who was it?
I'm not sure who yelled it.
I can't tell what they said.
Yeah. Oh, they just said, "Go Joe!
Oh, that's all they said.
Joe!
Okay.
Joe!"
What'd they say, Chuck?
I know the word Joe
I thought Chuck
was thrown out there.
Okay.
But yeah, congrats to all. Again, and we've talked about it so many times. It's just a bummer to have had three guys who had such amazing individual performances this season, and for the Bengals to not be playing at all is
There's a
bittersweet.
Current post from Cincy Shirts that says congratulations to Josh Allen, who won MVP, who threw no less than 15, and Josh did too. But we love our Joe.
Triple Crown winner sitting right next to Joe there, and Jamar Chase. So, yeah. Next year, Bob. Next year.
Okay, today you can join a movement for healthy hearts, and you can wear red. Today is National Wear Red Day. Started 21 years ago and is always the first Friday in February. The American Heart Association says cardiovascular disease is the #1 killer of women. Research into women's specific heart health only began about 30 years ago. Women were not part of research studies for the first 70 years of the American Heart Association.
We always say at the American Heart Association, we women are not little men running around. And so that's why 20 years ago, the Go Red for Women experience, came about through cities all across the country.
Help prevent cardiovascular disease, and that includes eat better, be more active, quit tobacco, get healthy sleep, manage your weight, control cholesterol, manage blood sugar, and manage blood pressure.
You pick one on there that you are the worst at. Which one?
Me?
Yep. Because I automatically know which one mine is.
What do you know?
Sleep.
Sleep. Sleep is probably, I don't know.
The not getting good sleep thing is 100% where I struggle the most with those 8 things.
I have been working on all of these because I have been working for about a year on changing my diet and my exercise. It was about a year in January where I changed things. And I was having trouble with sleep, so I'm getting better at that. Managing my blood sugar was a little bit difficult there for me for a minute, but I've found some things that have changed.
You know what? It was very easy for me to say the sleep thing. It's just because I paid no attention to the other ones.
But a lot of those are difficult. I mean,
it's
you kind of have to pick one at a time. I feel like that's kind of what I've been doing. I started with the exercise thing, and then I've been working on changing some things in my diet, and then some of the other things follow. But it's a lot to monitor.
It is a lot. Hey, Kings Island is looking for a lot of people to come out and work out there. 5,000, in fact, ahead of the 2025 season. Pay ranges from $14 to $23 an hour. Positions include ride operators, concession staff, lifeguards, and more. The park will host a jobs open house on Saturday, February 5th. 15th from 9 to 1. The season begins April 19th. So if you or perhaps a young person in your life is looking for something to start up in the summertime, Kings Island might be a place to go check out. They certainly have plenty of openings.
I'm thinking about auditioning for show,
Do
like
they
on
do
the
that
weekends.
separate? I was just going to ask you that.
I don't know.
I think they do. I think auditions for the shows up there are actually a separate
I was
thing.
half kidding because you and I both, growing up, wanted to do that. I went to Cedar Point growing up, and I always wanted to perform in the shows there.
There's a powerful heritage of performers at Kings Island who have
there
gone
are.
on to unbelievable things.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to talk about Bigfoot.
Thank goodness.
What are the odds of seeing this guy in your backyard? Well, Bet Ohio.
Not zero, apparently.
A platform known for Ohio sports betting promotions. They wanted to find out. So they used data from the Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization to compile a list of reported Bigfoot sightings by state. And this list is maintained by researchers, archivists, and investigators. The site has developed odds projecting the likelihood of seeing Bigfoot in the top 15 states, with the most reported sightings, Ohio at number 4 on that list, with the most likely state to see a Sasquatch being Washington, followed by California, and then in third, Florida.
So, I don't understand
Can I
how
bet
you
on
would.
this?
Apparently so. I don't understand how you would collect. The only way you collect is if Bigfoot is actually real, right? Which seems
Or
like.
do you collect if you get to
if there's a sighting,
if there's a sighting
but you could do
reported?
that. Yeah, but you could do that.
Or are they not actually betting on this? It's just that they
One of those,
decided to
one of those
do a study.
ridiculous
Yeah.
things so that we would talk about it.
Yeah.
Probably.
I'll talk about Bigfoot any day.
Probably.
We don't need to
Yeah.
study, do that?
That is sort of a janky looking Bigfoot.
It is.
I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. That one, I say,
Yeah.
some guy in a suit.
Tanner said it was the worst one he could find, and that's why he picked it. Fair enough.
Do I think it's out there? I don't know. I want to believe.
I want to believe as well.
They're out there. Okay, time now is 8:07. All right, he is at the helm of one of Cincinnati's most historic organizations. We get the honor of sitting down with the new music director at the Cincinnati Symphony Orchestra next on ARC Cincinnati. Please stay with us for that.
It has the tallest observation tower in the U.S. called the Stratosphere.
Las Vegas.
Person, place, or thing. Today at 5 on Star 64.
On Feud,
Name a way a woman might say she likes her men and her cheese.
you either nail it,
Sharp,
spicy, or fail it.
full of adventure.
Running round the dairy section.
Family Feud.
Where are you going? Stop all this adventure.
Family Feud. Tonight starting at 5:30 on Star 64.
The best outcomes for treating cancer come from early detection and early diagnosis.
The James Cancer Diagnostic Center at Ohio State
Is designed to provide rapid evaluation and a clear diagnosis.
We are transforming care by giving patients direct access.
The cancer experts who study and treat cancer every day.
If you think you have cancer, the choice is clear.
Choose the James Cancer Diagnostic Center.
Looking for the best deals during tax season? Long's Furniture has everything you need with incredible deals, including bedrooms, living rooms, home offices, dining rooms, kids' bedrooms, mattresses, and more. Long's Furniture also offers free layaway, no credit needed financing, and same-day delivery, so you don't have to wait to start enjoying your new furniture. Create the perfect space without breaking the bank. Only at Long's Furniture.
At Dayton Public Schools, we're looking for dependable people to join our team in classified roles. Whether you're helping our students get to school safely or keeping our schools running smoothly, you'll make a difference every day. With excellent benefits and a supportive team, and located just 30 minutes from I-275, Dayton Public Schools offers more than just a job. It's a chance to be part of something bigger. You'll need a high school diploma, be reliable, and be able to pass a criminal background check. Join our team. Apply today.
Well, the Cincinnati Symphony Orchestra is one of the crown jewels of the Queen City, attracting talent from around the world to perform in Music Hall.
And that includes CSO's new music director, Christian Machelaru, who joins us in the ARC studio this morning. Maestro, thank you for being here. We really appreciate you coming in this morning. You just told us during the commercial break you've only been in town since Sunday, but as you look toward your first season, what is the level of excitement for you going into year one?
Well, first of all, I'm so happy to have discovered an orchestra here, that it's really have an orchestra that really can compete with any major capital of the world, be it in Europe or in the United States. And I'm so excited to be able to now shape together with my vision and my hopes for the orchestra and for the community itself to shape what will come in the future.
You're kind of playing into the first question I wanted to ask you. You've done so much around the world. I mean, you were just seen at the Paris Olympics not that long ago in the opening ceremonies there. You've a Grammy Award winner. You have conducted, all over the world. What about Cincinnati, when you learned about it, drew you to this orchestra in particular and to this city?
Well, as I said, the quality of the orchestra itself is really, competitive on any stage in the world. And then Cincinnati really does have a very special community that supports the arts. I did not expect a city to have such an intensity with which they appreciate the arts. And it's really truly unique. And for me to be in a place that understands, appreciates, and respects the arts in the same way that I do was really a match between us. But the orchestra, does so many things because, as you know, we are involved in the opera, in the May Festival, in the symphony, the pops. And to be able to have musicians that are versatile in all these different genres of music is really truly special. It doesn't exist anywhere else, really, to have so many hats that you're wearing. And that kind of challenge actually brings you at an artistic level that is unique as well.
I was going to ask you, you've played in these wonderful places all over the world. What do you think of the home where you'll be playing here in Cincinnati? What do you think of Music Hall?
Music Hall is, again, a gem because it was built, more than 130 years ago. And yes, it's been through renovations, but it retains that old world kind of sound. The concert hall itself is really truly the ultimate instrument that we use as an orchestra. And instruments need time to mature. And a concert hall that has had time to mature and to set, it sounds like I'm talking about philosophy, but it's not. It's reality.
No, it's part of it, yeah.
Because it needs, the vibrations of the sound that we create are enhanced by time, by the passage of time.
Wow.
And a hall that is, that was built so many years ago, and the examples like Carnegie Hall or other halls in the United States that were built around the same time, it was an era of discovery for the United States where appreciation of the arts was at such a forefront that they invested a lot in building something that now here we are benefiting from it 130, 140 years after. So it's really truly a world-class concert hall.
Well, talking about something that has withstood the test of time, Music Hall, but also the Cincinnati, to do that position, what does that mean to you? I mean, this is a long-standing organization, and coming into that, have you been embraced by the organization?
I feel so welcomed and embraced by the organization, and I only take this challenge with an enormous amount of responsibility because, as you said, I'm only number 14 in this history, which means that people have loved being here. And my predecessors have loved dedicating a significant amount of time out of their life to shape the symphony to become what it is. And of course, I will continue to do the same. And this marriage, between a music director and an orchestra, it's a two-way street. I will be shaped by the ensemble just as much as the ensemble will be shaped by my vision as well.
We've talked a lot about the Cincinnati Symphony Orchestra's history. Let's talk about yours a little bit. You're from. How does that shape who you are as you conduct music? I know your family is very musical. I know that multicultural outreach is very important to you. Can you delve into some of those things?
Absolutely. I'll tell you just a little snippet of my birthplace, Timișoara, which is a beautiful little town in Romania. What's unique about it is that this was a geographical place where so many different type of people came and went, and it changed borders throughout history so often that there are many minorities that are very strong and very important, and they found a way. In fact, it's given as an example in Europe many, many times, this little town, because it has found ways to allow everyone to maintain their cultural identity. And for example, the National Theatre in Timișoara has an entrance. There are 3 doors, and it says Romanian National Theatre, the German National Theatre, and the Hungarian National Theatre. Once you go through the doors, you arrive in the same lobby.
Everybody's together. Yeah.
And it's so beautiful, and this is my upbringing, which is why the diversity of cultures that we can celebrate together, to me, speaks of a much nicer society.
And then we were just seeing some footage, I think, of Romania and then coming to the United States. You've only been here, you said, since Sunday, but have you been able to experience Cincinnati and enjoy? Has anybody forced you to try our Cincinnati chili yet? Which I say that with love, because we all love our chili, but that's one of the first things that we want to do to people is we always say, have you tried our chili?
Well, I've been coming to Cincinnati to work with the orchestra since 2015.
Okay, so you're familiar.
So I've been in and out many times, and yes, I do know the local cuisine, so to speak, as well. Yeah.
You'll be talking about the new season here in less than an hour. Are there any hints that you can give us as we head toward your first season?
Yes, exactly what I just said a few minutes ago. For me, it's so important the community will find something that they can identify with. Okay. So we will have music that refers to the great wealth of American culture that we have, which is why we begin the season with Gershwin's Piano Concerto, who is really a father of American music. And then I bring very close partners in the season to me. Artistic will come and contribute to the level of artistry that we produce on stage.
Wynton Marsalis and Yo-Yo Ma will be part of this.
Oh, yes.
Super exciting. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Sure.
Well, thank you for taking the time and coming in and chatting with us and letting us get to know you a little bit. We look forward to seeing the exciting season in the many years to come with you here in Cincinnati.
With great pleasure. Thank you.
Yes. Christian, thank you so much. We appreciate your time. It is pushing, we'll call it 18 minutes after 8. We'll take a live look down New Orleans. Super Bowl party has already begun. It's not going to stop. Just ahead, we're going to draw a little bit of the news, except we're going to draw the big game. Stay with us for that. We'll be right back.
Building your own American Family Insurance roof line?
Yeah, life's better when you're protected under American Family's roof.
That's not how it works. See, that's how it works.
Save up to 23% by bundling your home and auto with us.
Get back in the swing of things. Back on your feet. Back to work. Just tell us what hurts. Ortho Cincy offers online scheduling, same and next day appointments, walk-in orthopedic urgent care. Ortho Cincy, the orthopedic authority.
Ever feel like a spectator in your own life with chronic migraine? 15 or more headache days a month, each lasting 4 hours or more. Botox prevents headaches in adults with chronic migraine. In a survey, 91% of users wish they'd started sooner. So why wait? Talk to your doctor.
Botox effects may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as trouble swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be signs of a life-threatening condition. Those with these conditions before injection are at highest risk. Side effects may include allergic reactions like rash, breathing problems, dizziness, neck and injection site pain, and headache. Don't receive Botox if there's a skin infection. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions like ALS, myasthenia gravis, or Lambert-Eaton syndrome, and medicines like botulinum toxins, which may increase the risk of serious side effects.
Chronic migraine may still keep you from being there. Ask your doctor about Botox today. Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
Garage door problems?
Our door's open.
Door not budging?
Our door's open. Oh yeah. Our door is closed, too.
A quality garage door and dependable service is more important than you think. Call 513-PDQ-DOOR.
Sahad, go deep.
Feel protected under our roof. So your family's free to quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
That has to be
licks that we keep up.
the most aggressive animation music we've got, Paul.
It makes me do things. It makes me do moves.
The Eagles and the Chiefs will play in the Super Bowl, of course, on Sunday. The Cincinnati Zoo sent us this video of Fiona as she made it clear who she wants to win. Fiona picked the Eagles.
Go, Fiona.
Now, she's been predicting winners for 8 years now. She's only picked the right one 3 times. But.
She is a groundhog in waiting.
The last time she picked the Eagles, however, they did win. So we got that going for us, which is nice.
She's a water groundhog. There we go.
A water groundhog, did you say?
Had you ever heard, Paul, that in some places groundhogs are called whistle pigs?
I do know that.
I didn't know that until this year.
It's on the meteorology exam.
you gotta know
that's question number 22. You have to know your whistle pigs, okay?
Okay, I'm ready to have fun with this.
Okay.
So, Paul Poteet here.
I'd forgotten about the hat.
The hat is
or is
where
that
we pick
different
from.
than the hat we used
We
to
mix it up. We have many hats.
We'd like to, yeah.
We wear many hats here, Paul.
Paul thought maybe we had to wear a hat while we draw,
I thought
but
maybe
this is what we do.
There had been new rules instituted.
You can do whatever you want, but this is the addition. Instead of, in case you're just joining us, this is your first time, welcome. We do on Fridays, we draw the news. Nothing ever, anything that would be inappropriate to draw or anything like that.
Sure.
But what we
sometimes we draw inappropriate
things, but
that's different.
We draw things
I think
from
I
the
was
week.
here for that one.
This week we're going to draw Super Bowl topics, right?
Yeah.
Instead of news.
In the hat, things surrounding the big game and whatnot. We have to draw them. The other two will guess. And how sublime to go from the new music director with the Cincinnati Symphony Orchestra.
Fine art.
To drawing
to fine art.
Football-related things.
I think my drawings are fine art.
Well, I mean, clearly one of them's just sitting over there.
Did you ever see my big boy that I drew? Somebody sent it to us in frame.
It was clearly suitable for framing, Paul.
Is that big boy?
Here, Chuck's scooch to your right a little bit. They're trying to get it. There we go.
There you go. That's big boy.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah.
That is.
That one's still open.
There you go.
Big boy standing in his
So you
big
got
boy
that
stance.
to live up to, Paul.
All right.
So we will have a seat.
You two have a seat, and we'll
three-person format
I know.
before, so this is nice.
All right, here we go. Yep.
Okay, so these are Super Bowl things, topics, anything? All right. It's the dome. It's a super.
Boom, done, nailed it. Good job. No, that's it.
For real?
The Caesars Superdome, home of the New Orleans Saints, where Super Bowl 59 will be played. That's how good we are here. This is the 8th Super Bowl, 8th that's been played at the Superdome. The most of any venue.
That looks just like your drawing, Bob.
Right, it's right
Very
there.
close.
Architectural fact, by the way, the Superdome is the largest fixed dome structure in the world.
Really?
Apparently so.
Okay.
I mean, it's written right here on this paper, so it must be true.
I believe you.
The Superdome underwent a $560 million renovation in preparation for Super Bowl 59.
It's had some work done.
That is pressure. It had some work done. That's pressure.
Boom.
I thought that was the big boy, that he was drawing like the top bun or something.
Who's going
Since you're
next?
our guest, would you like to go next?
Oh, thank you. I like to think I'm the top bun here at the mighty Tall 12.
You are to us, Paul.
Oh, boy.
And those of us on ARC Cincinnati.
Paul, have I ever seen you draw before?
I don't know.
Well, I've done it with Jen several times, and I don't think have had some success that I think is about to end. Maybe. Okay.
Okay, I believe in you, Paul.
I have to get over on the other side.
Yeah, are you guys both lefties?
We're both lefties.
Yes, we are both left-handed.
Yeah.
I'm surprised at how little you know about this.
By now, I should be better at this, Paul.
That's right.
Okay, it's a person.
Okay.
It's a person.
It's going to be a football player. It's Andy Reid.
Jason Kelsey. The
the
Kelsey
other
brothers.
Kelsey,
Travis Kelsey.
Travis. It looks just like him.
Seriously.
Do we have a picture of Travis? Or is
All right,
it the
side by
Kelsey?
side.
Okay, no, he will. So hold on one second.
So
because
this is my interpretation of Mr. Kelsey.
Yeah.
And we'll show you the real thing, too.
Well,
wait a minute.
I mean, that's not
Hang
bad at
on.
all.
I can fix that. Hang on. Okay.
Put his sunglasses on him.
And
Nice.
now, try it.
Here we
Side
go.
by side. We've improved my drawing just a
Oh,
little
he's
bit.
going to superimpose it.
I can't even tell if they
tell the
superimposed
difference.
it. That's
Cannot
how good
tell
it
the
is.
difference.
See, pretty hard to tell.
He's moving it.
Where?
Okay.
Don't get me laughing. I'll
Wait
start
a minute.
wheezing.
Isn't that the Bigfoot that we were talking about?
Drawing a stick figure.
Of Taylor Swift. That's what I would have done. That's totally what I would have done. Okay.
So, I have to read this. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Former, attention, I have an announcement to make.
I'm sorry. I got excited.
Former UC Bearcat, who has been a star of the Kansas City Chiefs since being drafted on the team, his podcast and his online antics. He's become a fan favorite, media darling. Rumors, of course, about the big proposal. And
bum, bum, bum. Dun, dun, dun. All right, Jen Dalton.
Lord have mercy.
The board is yours.
Come on, let's go 3 for 3.
All right, we can do this.
3 for 3.
We can do
What
this.
is this? How am I supposed to?
What? What did I do?
I feel bad erasing Travis.
Oh.
It's
Kudos.
Okay.
Kudos to
We'll
the,
see him a lot on TV over
I
the
know.
kudos to
weekend.
the second floor for that superimposed
Okay.
moment.
I don't know how to do this. Let's see.
It's an eye. It's a bird. It's a bird with an eye.
It's an iBird. That's a new product from Apple.
What am I trying?
It's a drone.
It's a drone, yeah.
It's a flying pig. No. It's a.
Oh.
Whoa! What is it? It's a.
Somebody ate too much at the Super Bowl party.
It's what is that?
No,
It's an African swallow carrying a coconut.
Why is it dangling?
It's
a bird. It's a plane.
What
it's,
on earth?
Okay, forget about this part.
Okay, I can't. It'll haunt my dreams.
Once you've seen it, I don't
What
think
is
you can
this?
unsee
It's
it.
a wing.
Yes.
Buffalo wings. Chicken wings.
Yes.
Oh,
It was laying an egg.
chicken wings.
It was laying an egg.
Good Lord.
I mean, doesn't that...
Again, it looks exactly like the real thing.
You don't get chicken wing out of that? Okay, I'm so sorry. See, Paul, this is fine art. Estimated that Americans would eat 1.5 billion chicken wings.
Oh, here we go with
Now,
super.
we have a chef in the room right now. Chef Aaron, does this not scream chicken wing to you? They're going to eat 1.4 billion chicken wings during this Sunday alone. That breaks down to 4 wings a piece for every man, woman, and child in America. And the price of chicken wings rose by 7.2% amid growing demand this year, according to a report put out by Wells Fargo.
That hummingbird shot a pear out of its cloaca. Aaron, your mic is on, apparently.
Well,
if you have any thoughts about
Have
this.
you ever seen anything that looked like that before?
Maybe.
Would you serve anything that looked like that?
I would be afraid of something.
You see it now, though, right?
Yeah.
Now that you know what it is,
I see the feather.
A chicken wing.
But why does the chicken have both upper and lower appendages and wings? That seems like an extra set.
So he can cross the road better.
Yes, thank you. Okay, we do have one more to go.
Aaron, do you want to do it?
Oh, yeah, Chef
Since
Aaron.
you just popped
Okay.
it. Oh, there you go. Why not?
This is Chef Aaron
why
Neiman,
not?
by the way, everybody. He's going to
Morning.
be joining us for a segment in just a
Here,
little
Jen,
bit.
you sit. I'll go.
Okay.
Okay.
Hang out back here.
I still
Bar's pretty high, Aaron.
believe in my chicken. Okay.
There's no red.
There's not. I think we had one at one point, but.
Okay, it is
Oh, look at you.
the American
Flag.
flag.
National anthem.
Oh, you're all so good at this.
Dang.
And it will be sung by. Oh,
Why,
wait,
thank
you're
you.
going to tell us, I think, who's it going to be sung by. I'm excited about
This
this.
happens before every NFL game, but during the Super Bowl, the league brings in a celebrity singer. John Batiste will sing the national anthem at the 2025 Super Bowl. Grammy award-winning singer and former late-night show director. New Orleans native.
There you go.
Way to go,
Good
Chef
job,
Aaron.
Chef Aaron.
Congratulations.
Did not know he would be called into artistic service
Right.
today. Thanks, buddy. And we're going to talk to you in a little bit, yeah?
In a little bit, yeah.
Okay, we'll do that too. Paul, thanks for
Thank you.
playing along.
Thank you.
Always. I'm sorry you had to see that.
Could you milk that chicken?
It's like a platypus. It's got a little bit of everything going on. It is almost 8:30. Okay, just listen to this stat. On Super Bowl Sunday, Americans drink an estimated 325 million gallons of beer, which is enough to fill an Olympic-sized pool almost 2,000 times. Just ahead, our buddy who joined us early, Chef Aaron, is here to talk about picking out a brew and also helping a very important cause as well.
You waited for it, so we made it worth the wait. The President's Day sale is going on now at Big Sandy. Save up to $900 on premium adjustable mattress sets. Plus, get $300 in free gifts. So the King mattress for the Queen price, plus free power base upgrade starting at $899 and up to 5 years interest free. Doorbuster Sealy Posturepedic Queen mattress, just $499 during our President's Day sale at Big Sandy Superstore.
When faced with the unknown, we know time is of the essence. And when fighting an illness like cancer, we at Cleveland Clinic work to quickly diagnose even the most rare cases.
From the point of diagnosis to the beginning of my treatment, they addressed it so quickly, I don't know that I would have gotten that anywhere else.
For every diagnosis, for every possible chance, for every care in the world, Cleveland Clinic. If you've been diagnosed with cancer, call 833-523-CARE.
6 layers?
More.
15 layers?
More.
A zillion layers? Infinity layers!
More. Wait.
Looking for the best deals during tax season? Long's Furniture has everything you need with incredible deals, including bedrooms, living rooms, home offices, dining rooms, kids' bedrooms, mattresses, and more. Long's Furniture also offers free layaway, no credit needed financing, and same-day delivery, so you don't have to wait to start enjoying your new furniture. Create the perfect space without breaking the bank. Only at Long's Furniture.
In this job, you take your eye off it for 1 second. People can die.
Chicago Fire. Tonight at 8 on Star 64.
Are you okay? I heard about the accident. Do you want me to call your mom? Good job getting some nurses right away. I'll tell you, Coach, you won't be going to practice today. You want a popsicle? Popsicles always help. Don't worry, I'll take care of everything.
To be a good lawyer, you have to care about people and love what you do, because nobody loves a lawyer until they need one. If you've been injured, call Young, Reverman, and Bolton. Experience matters.
I love my lawyer.
Tennis Channel Weekly, Saturday at 9 on Star 64.
We are taking a live look at Bourbon Street.
Oh, man.
And there are already a couple people that are walking a little slightly like they've had a couple beverages.
And they have. And that's okay.
That's okay. It's Super
That's
Bowl
okay.
week. There's plenty of security there keeping things safe on Bourbon Street in New Orleans. So it's always a gamble.
If you are planning to have a few pops, as they say, a few brews this weekend while watching the game, why not find a cold one that is also making a difference in the lives of America's bravest men and women?
Yeah, our friend Chef Aaron, who was with us earlier here to draw the Super Bowl, talks about a local beer that makes a big difference. So good morning, Chef Aaron.
Morning. And ironically, I got the American flag to draw.
You did.
That's true, yeah.
We'll pretend that happened on purpose, but yeah, but it did not. But it worked out really, really well. So talk about this brew.
So we'll talk about Valiant Liquorns, local brewery, and they've paired up with the DAV. Which supports veterans, over 1 million veterans and their families.
They do great work.
It's a nonprofit, and 10% of every beer sold from Valiant goes right back to the DAV. So the thought process here is, if you are choosing to indulge in one of the 20 Olympic swimming pools of beer, choose something that gives back.
Yeah.
Choose something that supports the people that protect us.
Yeah, and so Barleycorns, which is local here,
Correct,
right? They
yeah.
actually brewed this beer themselves, or partnered with somebody to brew it?
So Barleycorns has a brewery, and they actually have it available at Barleycorns as well on tap. But if you're looking to just drink it out of a can, these are available in Northern Kentucky Kroger's. But yeah, like I said, if you're looking to get out of the tap, Barleycorns has it.
Yeah.
Okay, what kind of beer are we talking about? That's going to be the next question.
It's an American Amber Ale, which here.
We can see the color. We can see the nice amber color.
It's 8:30 in the morning. It's time, right?
We used to sell in New Orleans, you know.
So
that's pretty. It's a pretty color.
Yeah, and honestly, I was shocked how delicious it is. I'm not going to go crazy with it, but
Yeah, I just wanted to see it. And can I smell it? I'm not allowed to try it on the air, but I'm allowed to smell it. Oh, that has good aroma.
So
I'm catching notes of.
in the next hour, I've done a couple recipes with it. There's a beer battered fried pickles, and then I made a beer cheese with it as well. And then, of course, it would pair perfectly with the beer itself.
Yeah.
But we can talk about it a little bit more in the next hour as well. And
And I know you have a connection to DAV, and we don't have to get into all that, but the organization really does some pretty amazing things coming out of this area.
Correct. Yeah, it's a locally founded.
Yeah.
Which is, really cool to have in our backyard, right?
Because it's locally founded, but it is a national organization.
Correct. It's locally founded, but they support over 1 million vets and families.
That's incredible. And we're seeing all kinds of the work they do on screen right now, whether it's just various fundraisers, whether they're building ramps, they do great stuff for, as you so poignantly pointed out, for the people who protect our freedoms, who we will celebrate it at least in part on Super Bowl Sunday, because undoubtedly we will see some of our servicemen and women who are serving overseas always during the national anthem.
I'm sure, yeah.
I mean, you get to see that moment where they're all
they've got their Chiefs jerseys and their Eagles jerseys on.
Correct.
Go Eagles.
Right, and it reminds us that we are able to enjoy games like the Super Bowl and our freedoms because of those people.
Yeah.
So I do like that they do that when all of America is watching something, to bring those people in.
Thankful, give back.
Give back, and you said these are available just in Northern Kentucky. They're not
Northern
available
Kentucky
in Ohio?
Kroger stores, correct?
So if you want to go get some, just head on over the river if you're in Ohio,
and we'll
grab some.
we'll check out one of the ways, or a couple of the ways, where you can use that in recipes coming up at the 9 o'clock hour.
And like I said, it'll pair perfectly with the beer itself.
Okay.
So the leftovers you have can go right into your glass and enjoy yourself.
All right, before we let you go, Super Bowl predictions.
Okay.
How you feeling? How you feeling about things?
Well, the refs are going to win.
Or you could say who you want. You could say who you want, and then who you think is going to win. Are they the same?
I'm hoping the Eagles get the redemption, pull it off. It would be neat to see a three-peat, but I think the general gist of the area is kind of tired of seeing the Chiefs win.
And by area, you mean America. Outside of Kansas City, that seems to be.
They've been there. They've done it. They're confident.
Yep.
That's going to be really tough to beat. And in the same breath, you've got Travis Kelce, who's went to UC. So
sure.
I know it's hard. Yeah.
Well, and it is difficult because you generate. I think people generate a passion for not liking a team when they have great success.
Yeah.
When the Yankees are on a run, everybody hates the Yankees. You know what I mean? They're just, and right now Kansas City is that team, and they're that team because they've been that good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's at the end of the day,
they win.
They're going for a three-peat.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
All right, buddy.
We'll see. It should be a good game.
Yep. Hey, we're looking forward to the recipes coming up at 9
In
o'clock.
about an hour from now.
All right. We'll hang around.
See you in a
Okay.
bit.
Time now is 8:37. A rough and tough meeting on the gridiron. Get ready for your daily dose
Look
of
at that.
cute puppies as we talk about the puppy bowl.
So silly.
Next.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that slow-mo. Next on Arc Cincinnati.
See the world through Sheldon Vision.
My brain is better than everybody's!
The Big Bang Theory.
Tonight is 7 on Star 64.
On the next Young Sheldon.
Dad's doing okay and should be home in a couple of days. Thank God. Thank modern medicine.
George's health is looking up.
Lord, I thank you for George Cooper and pray that you heal him from the inside out. Amen.
Heck yes, amen.
The next Young Sheldon.
Tonight at 7:30.
There's no place like home is not just a famous line from a movie. It's fact. Studies have shown that those who are living in senior stage of their life live longer, happier lives when great, trustworthy care is in place. Heart of Gold Home Care Agency prides ourselves on giving miracle-level care to all our clients wherever they may call home. We specialize in in-home health care, hospice care, surgical care, and so much more. We cover all needs for anyone seeking help in their time of need.
I'm Nick. And I'm Nate. And we're the local twin brothers, making it easy to sell your property. At CVG Homebuyers, we make it hassle-free with an all-cash offer, and we close when you're ready. We're cash home buyers, so don't make any repairs, and you don't pay any closing costs. We're local, and we've dealt with every challenge: foreclosures, back taxes, and even vacant or inherited houses. You'll talk directly with Nick and I, and we'll put our experience to work for you.
Call 513-401-6447. That's 401-6447.
When it comes to your cancer diagnosis, the choice for your care is clear.
And when you choose the James at Ohio State,
you're opting for a team that studies the unique makeup of your disease to develop a personalized treatment plan.
You're choosing our region's only comprehensive cancer center designated by the National Cancer Institute.
For your cancer care, the choice is clear. The James at Ohio State.
Oh my gosh, look at that face. Oh, that one looks like my doggy.
See, now I want them to be doing the Key and Peele where they went to college.
Oh my gosh, the Puppy Bowl.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yes, that would be outstanding. Anyway, it is time to talk about the Puppy Bowl. Nearly 150 adoptable dogs will be featured, including a few from the Tri-State. Team Fluff and Team Rough will go head-to-head as a human referee calls penalties for false bark, intentional growling, excessive cuteness, which I feel like they're all going to get penalties for that. The goal is to win the coveted Lombardi trophy, but the ultimate prize is a forever home.
After every Puppy Bowl, not only are these dogs adopted, but they're shelters. You know, they're litter mates because they're often part of a litter of 4 or 5 siblings. They also get adopted. The mother of these puppies gets adopted. That's the best part because it's harder to adopt out senior dogs than adult dogs.
And you can catch the Puppy Bowl on Animal Planet. And Shelby reminded us earlier that also at halftime there's the kitten. Is it the Kitten Bowl? The Kitty Halftime Show. And there is also a tailgate going on as well. Look at that one right there.
So cute. So unbelievably
Oh my gosh, when they run out of the
cute. I know. Ridiculous. I love it.
We just did the SPCA telethon a couple weekends ago, and they do a similar setup to that and I climbed in there with all the puppies, and it's pure joy to me.
Yeah.
They're just all
being ensconced
ripping
in
at your
puppies.
clothing and just chewing on your fingers, and I don't care. I just love it. It's just wonderful.
In case you just tuned in, she's talking about puppies.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, Kendrick Lamar is gearing up for the biggest live entertainment show of the year, the Super Bowl halftime performance. As always, exact details about what's going on closely guarded, but let's take a look at what we know so far.
They not like us. They not like us.
Fresh off his 5 Grammy wins Sunday, rapper Kendrick Lamar is in the Big Easy, getting ready for the biggest performance of his career.
Let's get it. Boom!
Lamar performed in the 2022 Legends of Hip Hop halftime lineup, but his will be the first solo rap act to headline the halftime show in the broadcast's almost 60-year history.
This is a true art form, so to represent it on this type of stage is like everything that I've worked for and everything that I believe in as far as the culture.
Lamar didn't reveal much about his 13-minute set, but promised to focus on storytelling.
I like to always carry on that sense of, make people listen, but also see and think a little.
Lamar is not the only musical talent who will light up Caesars Superdome on Sunday. The pregame performers are all Louisiana natives. The multi-talented Jon Batiste will hit the stage to sing the national anthem. He says he'll be thinking about his late grandfather, who was among the first black men to integrate the U.S. Navy.
I think about a lot of people in my life who have represented what I believe this song is about and should be about at its highest aspirational level.
Contemporary Christian artist Lauren Daigle and Trombone Shorty are set to perform America the Beautiful, all before the big kickoff.
Is one lineup of artists right there.
Jon Batiste.
Jon Batiste is so talented.
Artist he is, and I just, I'll just own it. I don't know as much about Kendrick Lamar as I should probably know, other than that he's very popular. He just won a bunch of Grammys.
And he's got a beef with Drake, right?
Sure does.
So I heard them talking
Sure
on
does have beef.
CBS Mornings the other day about whether or not they would have to show because of certain lyrics that he uses that are apparently aimed at Drake in some of his popular songs.
Right.
And then they said, well, there's the what he is supposed to do and what he will do when he's handed a live microphone. We'll have to see.
They'll have their hand on that red button. You know what I mean? Somebody in the booth will have their hand on the button.
Oh yeah.
They're a little bit
I
of
know.
a delay. Just like they do upstairs.
We're just gonna see. I wonder if there are bets going on. Well, the button doesn't work upstairs?
Well.
Uh-oh.
No,
you should not have told us that. Okay. But we will see.
Yeah. We'll see.
We'll see. Kelly Clarkson is heading to Las Vegas for a residency at Caesar's Palace. The singer-songwriter said in a statement, quote, "We're bringing the studio to the stage this time with studio sessions. See y'all there." The residency will kick off July 4th. There will be 18 shows through mid-November. Tickets go on sale on Valentine's Day.
Love her. Think she's great.
Yeah.
Amazing voice. I love when she takes requests from the audience and she will sing a song that is not her song and just melt faces when she sings it. She is
got some powerful
She's pretty awesome.
lungs there. Yeah,
And she's just very real, very authentic.
She does seem very real.
Kind of human.
So I assume
enjoy.
we're taking the studio, dude. Does it mean like is her show gonna?
I mean, if she's gonna be doing a residency there for that period of time,
Yeah.
I would assume. I don't know that, but I would guess so.
Well, Rihanna makes her debut as the female Smurfette in the new animated musical adventure Smurfs.
In Smurf Village, every day is a party.
Tiny blue creatures go on a mission to the real world to rescue Papa Smurf, voiced by John Goodman. Oh, that'll be great. From evil wizards, they're going to rescue him from evil wizards. The all-star voice cast also includes James Corden, Sandra Oh, among others, and Paramount Smurfs hits theaters July 18th. We'll go see that for sure. I wonder if my son knows the Smurfs.
I haven't seen. There have been other fairly recent Smurf movies that I haven't seen. I am like 80s cartoon Smurf person.
Me too.
You know what I mean? So I don't.
I'm trying to think if there's been any. I don't think we've gone to see a Smurfs movie in the theater. But have there been other Smurfs?
There have been several Smurf movies.
Oh yes, because didn't
they're all very Smurfy. They're Smurftastic.
What's her name?
Don't know.
The one singer. She just played Smurfette, right?
So many options.
Rihanna.
That's who we just talked
No,
about.
I thought somebody else did. I'm thinking of the.
I don't know. I've told you before who
she
my
sang the one song with the thing and the song.
This is what happens.
She sings about. She sings about fireworks.
And you when I say we're old, and you're like, no, we're not.
Katy Perry.
This entire conversation is proof of us being old.
Okay.
Seriously, like so much, so much.
Katy Perry play a Smurf?
I don't know. I tell you, I don't know.
I'm looking it up right now. Okay, you go ahead.
All right. I like Handy Smurf because he was the MacGyver of Smurfs, which I really respect. She
did. I'm not crazy. Katy Perry played a Smurf. Thank you.
In other cartoon news, a beloved Disney show is coming back.
What is this?
Just in time for summer vacation. There's a long-awaited Phineas and Ferb reboot is being confirmed for Disney Plus this summer. The show follows two brothers as they get into unbelievable hijinks with great imagination. During their summer break from school, there will be 40 new episodes split over 2 seasons. The original show ran from 2007 to 2015. Love Phineas and Ferb. Great cartoon. Great sort of modern era cartoon, not from sort of my generation as a little kid watching cartoons. Really well done. Love. They did a Marvel crossover thing. They did a Star Wars crossover thing. They were both really done well.
Is it something I can watch with my son?
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, from what standpoint? Like, will he like it or?
No. Are there things that, like one time I accidentally had King of the Hill on? I thought, and then they started going and talking about stuff. I'm like, oh.
Built for kids with stuff that adults will go,
okay.
That's really funny.
Yeah, I was like, oh, whoops.
No, it's really good. Even the ones that have already come out, if you want to get on Disney Plus and kind of go back and check those out, worth your time. Okay. Right up there with Gravity Falls. Have you done Gravity Falls?
I have not done Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls, put that on your list. It's unbelievable. Okay. It's 8:48. Now that we have solved our problems with Smurfs and Phineas and Ferb, think about the gamut of topics we have run today.
We have talked to the new director of the CSO.
Yep.
And that was one of my favorite conversations that we have had.
Super smart dude.
Then we just continued with fine art and did Draw the News.
Got Poteet out here.
And now we're going to talk about space.
We do it all. There is not a base uncovered. Lord, we're all about that base.
I don't know what this is, but I'm doing it.
Type 2 diabetes? Discover the Ozempic Trizone. Ozempic. I got the power of 3. I lowered my A1C, CV risk, and lost some weight.
In studies, the majority of people reached an A1C under 7 and maintained it.
I'm under 7.
Ozempic lowers the risk of major cardiovascular events such as stroke, heart attack, or death in adults also with known heart disease.
I'm lowering my risk.
And adults lost up to 14 pounds.
I lost some weight.
Ozempic isn't for type 1 diabetes or children. Don't share needles or pens or reuse needles. Don't take if you or your family had MTC, MEN2, or if allergic to it. Stop taking and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or any of these allergic reactions. Tell your provider if you plan to have surgery or a procedure, are breastfeeding, pregnant, or plan to be. Serious side effects may include inflammation of pancreas, gallbladder problems, or changes in vision. Call your prescriber if you have any of these symptoms. Taking with the sulfonylurea or insulin may increase low blood sugar risk. Common side effects include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach pain, constipation. Some side effects lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems. Living with type 2 diabetes?
That's about the power of 3 with Ozempic.
From recent grads to rising stars to living legends.
You got this.
Thank you.
Vanguard Retirement Solutions. 50 years of helping investors be well on their way to their financial goals.
Get ready for the big game with Spectrum. Welcome more excitement into your home as you enjoy the best TV streaming experience. Spectrum brings your entire family together with the fastest, most reliable internet so everyone can enjoy all the sports and entertainment they love. Cheer on all your favorite players on football's biggest night. With the touch of a button, Spectrum puts you at the center of it all so you never miss a play. Get in the game and save with Spectrum Internet Advantage for only $20 per month when bundled, plus a 3-year price guarantee. Call 1-877-959-6509.
You waited for it, so we made it worth the wait. The President's Day sale starts now at Big Sandy. Start with up to 20% off comparable market prices. Plus, get up to an additional 10 to 15% off. Save $560 on a 3-piece queen two-tone bedroom. Now $1439. 2-piece reclining sectional just $14.99. Plus a 50-inch TV free. And up to 5 years interest free at Big Sandy Superstore.
Dear friends, let us talk space news. The Earth faces a potential, but probably unlikely threat from outer space. So astronomers from NASA say the asteroid Bennu has a 1 in 2,700 chance of striking the planet in the year 2182. Researchers say if Bennu does in fact hit Earth, it could cause significant weather-related problems like a global winter that will result in less rain, cooler temperatures. They add asteroids the size of Bennu collide with our planet every, 100,000 to 200,000 years.
Ugh.
There was something else we learned about Bennu. I remember Bennu being in the news before. Did we send like a satellite out that way toward Bennu?
Not up on my Bennu news
right.
as much as I should be.
All right, but 2182.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we got time. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine.
I hope so.
It'll be fine. Yeah, Bennu.
Okay. Well, but don't you fear. The scientists at NASA may have a solution, though. NASA DART is a test of a system that could move asteroids out of Earth's orbit. DART stands for Double Asteroid Redirection Test. And to oversimplify the whole process, rather, they shoot a rocket with a kinetic impact probe.
Ooh.
The hope is that slamming the rocket into space, into the space rocks, will ever so slightly move them away from the Earth, kind of shoving them back there, avoiding impact. A test was back in 2022, and it was considered successful.
Did they test it on Bennu?
I don't think so.
No.
But I don't.
Why
know
do I
that for
keep thinking
sure.
about Bennu?
That's
I'm
what
telling you,
naming.
we've done something with Bennu before.
That's it. I'm naming the mourning dove who's sitting above us right now.
Okay, and I should explain very
I'm
quickly.
naming the mourning dove
we're
Bennu.
We're going to get into the Facebook question here in just a second. But yep, that's what was happening. Jen is literally communing with the bird that is somewhere in this studio.
Of course, it's not going to do it. It's camera shy. It's not going to do it now, but it was talking back to me.
Yep, sure. It sure was. So, it's Friday. It's time to delve into our end of show post. Yesterday, because we talked about a new season of Amazing Race upcoming. I heard it. Of Fortune!
Just like me.
Every time I saw the puzzle before, hubby, he thinks it's a repeat show and she's cheating. That's amazing.
Cindy, do you want to go back in time and do the one like me where you get to shop on the spot and buy like the spotted Dalmatian ceramic guy?
It's the best way.
It was. Beverly says, the price is right. Come on down, Beverly. She would love to meet Drew Carey. Who wouldn't? I would.
And Barb says Jeopardy, because as I play at home, I've come to the realization I know all of the answers. All of them, says Barb, by Colin Jost. It's a lot of fun. I always enjoy when they have celebrity weeks, because I don't know if they've actually copped to this or not, but they definitely dumb it down during celebrity weeks.
Oh, really?
Oh, so much.
Okay, so we've got our own Pictionary thing going on here.
Yeah.
We draw the news. Tanner, who's in the room right now, let's figure out a way to do a pop culture or a Cincinnati
We've
Jeopardy.
done little trivia related things
but
in
I
the
mean, like,
past. Yeah,
we can,
maybe a little.
Yeah.
little
And if
more.
you can work a way in there that I could bid on a ceramic dog, and we could like combine Wheel of Fortune. We have a wheel.
We do have a wheel. We do
We're
have a
going
wheel.
to work on this.
It's currently
Do you have any
functional.
suggestions?
Yeah, we'll have to think that through a little bit. I hope you're thinking through what you're going to do this weekend, by the way.
Yeah.
Whether you're going to go somewhere and enjoy the big game or whatever your plans may be. I hope they're great. We don't on Friday usually give an end of show post question, so I think we'll probably hold off on that. But
Since we got a little bit of time here, may I just say
Please.
happy birthday to my husband?
I hope you would.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Ryan.
Happy birthday, Ryan. I don't know if he's
You
watching.
want to tell
right now.
everybody what you're doing? Because you got big plans. I think you should tell them. I think you should tell them what you're doing.
We're going to the Texas Roadhouse.
Heck yeah, you are!
He wants steak,
Cinnamon
and
butter.
that's his favorite.
That cinnamon butter they got up in there?
I heard about the cinnamon butter.
It will
Yeah.
set you free. You know
Yeah.
what Papa used to say about stuff like that?
No, what?
It'll grease your innards.
Yeah. Okay.
And if your innards aren't greased, you're not doing okay. I can tell you that much right now. We're going to continue to try and do okay during the 9 o'clock hour of ARC Cincinnati. You can either stay here and watch it on Star 64. You can go over to Local 12. You have plenty of options. And by the way, for anybody watching on YouTube right now,
Oh, hi.
thank you. Share it with friends.
Life's better when your dreams are protected under our roof.
Good to see everything's okay in here.
I like your shield.
I like yours too.
American Family Insurance.
Rain, sleet, or snow, don't choose favorites. They love every